I don't normally sit here to record, but it's a week from Halloween, and I still have like 40 roses on this rose bush, and this is Colorado. They'll probably be gone by the end of this week because snow's coming, supposedly. It's only like a 15% chance, so it's not going to happen, but the temps are supposed to drop into the 30s, which means that if I don't cover this thing, which is literally taller than me, I'll lose all the... But I just thought you all might like something beautiful in your day while I answer this question. Before I do that, though, let me turn this thing so that you can see it. Just look at how many gorgeous roses are still on this bush. Isn't that incredible? Okay, so the protein powders. One of them is called SFH, and the taste is fine. I don't like the textures of any of these, but the nice thing about the SFH is that you can order little pouches for travel. So like I have those, again, like I use them in case of emergency. I don't use them on a daily basis. So they come in little pouches that you can throw in like a swim bag for a kiddo or a lacrosse bag for a kiddo. Those are the kids that I have. Of course, it would work in a softball or baseball bag as well, football bag, whatever. Hockey equipment bag, all of those things. So I like those because they travel well and the brand is really clean. Since 2019, I have been using a brand called First Form because they low temperature and low process and filter their protein powder as well. But I think enough of us kept asking them for something cleaner that they finally came out with it. So now the only thing I will touch from First Form is their Formula 1, which is like a meal replacement, natural, and the Level 1, which is like your post-workout, natural. All of the other ones I won't touch because they have maltodextrin and some other like 80 ingredients in them that I don't want, where the naturals have like 3. And just for reference, on most of the clear protein powders, I would never touch them because most of them have dried canola oil solids in them. Yes, you heard that right. Dry canola oil solids. So I don't care how good the flavor is. No. A lot of protein powders, protein bars, protein cookies, protein, all of that stuff. Also, to get a sweet enough flavor that you'll eat it, because otherwise it would taste disgusting in a bar format, contain maltodextrin. So again, hard no. The brand that has like a plain, but the texture is so god awful and it's so thick that the only thing you could really do is cook with it, is a brand called Sun Warrior. And I also only get their plain because their other ones have so many ingredients in it that I just wouldn't want to touch it. This week, someone sent me one from Clean Simple Eats that is a clear protein powder, and I haven't really done a ton of looking into it, but at first glance, this nutrition label looks pretty clear. The only thing I am not sure about is that Reb M or Ono Sweet. I have no idea what that is, but otherwise it looks pretty clean. I have not tried this product, so I have no idea about it. And they do on their website also have other protein powders that are not clear protein that also look pretty clean, but again, not sure what that Ono Sweet is. It is nice that they use the natural coconut milk powder, but again, like, they still have natural flavors in there, so your guess is as good as mine about what that is. This is also a large reason why I don't use a lot of protein powders, because when I look at them, what is natural flavors? Why do you have maltodextrin in your product that's a health food when it's like a hard no for someone with diabetes or prediabetes? And why do you have canola oil in it? And why does your protein powder, when it really just needs to be protein and maybe some flavoring, why does it have 47 ingredients on the label? Why? I don't understand. The other thing I'm really cautious of anytime someone's asking me about something is if there is more than one sweetener in the product, your brain is not going to kick the sugar addiction. So if you're trying to replace sugar, your brain will still see whatever that sweetener is as sugar and still keep that sugar addiction alive and well. And so then whatever goal you're trying to work towards, like if your goal is just I want more protein, it doesn't matter. If your goal is I want more protein and I want to be less addicted to sugar when I am done with whatever it is that I'm doing at this very moment, you have to really consider like getting products that don't have a lot of sweeteners in them. And this is why, another reason why I recommend protein from whole foods. Now, again, in that thing, you'll notice that like I have waffles in there that I threw protein powder in with and I threw collagen powder in with, right? Well, the protein powder had no sweeteners in it. And the same is true when I'm using protein powder or collagen powder to cook with. It doesn't have sweeteners in it. And it doesn't have sweeteners in it because I'm not trying to create a sugar addiction. I'm trying to make sure everyone's getting enough protein. If you want a link to First Form, I do have one that'll get you free shipping. Shoot me an email and I can email you that link. SFH, I don't have a relationship with. Their products are on their website cheaper than they are on Amazon, and I would highly recommend you go directly to their website. And then the other one, Sun Warrior, I usually pick that up at Sprouts. If you're not in an area that has a Sprouts, I don't know where I would carry it, but that's where I usually pick it up. Hope this was helpful. Hope this also helps you understand and break down the nutrition labels. And again, that brand that I showed, Clean Simple Eats. If you know what Ono Sweet is, please put it in the comments.